Film is literature. What's up?
Yeah, welcome back.
I'm Justin.
I'm Josh.
So film number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. And number 8 is in the title.
Yep.
Well, 8 is in the title. We're going to do Hateful 8 from 2015.
2015. I thought this came out closer to like 2018.
No. 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a little older than you thought, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. That's good. That's really good. Quentin Tarantino film.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen other Quentin Tarantino films?
Yeah. I've seen Kill Bill Volume 1.
Nice. Not Volume 2?
No, just
Okay.
Volume 1. And it was, honestly, it was okay.
Just okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And,
We're already starting off bad. That's fine.
Django.
You saw Django. Okay.
Which is amazing.
Okay. And you could tell some similarities between this movie and that
Yeah.
movie, right? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I like it.
Definitely.
I like it. That's it. That's all the Tarantino movies you've seen.
No. Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction,
I need
okay.
to rewatch that.
Yeah, that's definitely on our list. That's definitely on our list. I think we're going to stick with the number list for a while, though. So for next, we'll do a
You said
movie.
we're up to 15, is it?
Yeah, I think we could do a movie with a number in the title all the way up to like 15. Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, I get lost. I think. But yeah, so this was our 8th movie. It was also Quentin Tarantino's 8th movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You mentioned that. That is. Mm-hmm. So he's on. He came out with his 9th.
It's the 8th movie that he made. It's the 8th movie that he wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd worked on other films, but this was
It's like directed, like his name in the
yes.
title.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't get confused there.
Okay.
And one of the first things that you said was Harvey Weinstein was involved.
Yeah.
I know you
So
like that.
what's the deal with him?
Him and Tarantino worked together on a few movies.
No, I mean like him being in prison now, right?
Yeah, I guess he touched the little girls or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I don't keep up with it, man. It's it happens to a lot of celebrities now. So
Yeah.
I get lost. I don't even really care anymore. I don't even really care anymore.
I don't really keep up with celebrity gossip or even celebrity news.
Yeah, no, it's pointless nowadays. It's absolutely pointless. So we did watch the trailer beforehand. Had you ever seen the trailer for Hateful Eight?
I don't think so because
Really?
I was confused.
You were confused. What?
I feel like
by the trailer.
I was more confused after watching the trailer than before.
Okay, so what do you mean? What did you think was going to happen at first?
I didn't know.
Okay, so you had no idea.
I was confused about was someone else going to try to kill what's the girl's name? Jody?
Daisy?
That's right,
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah.
If it was someone else going to try to kill Daisy, or were they all hitmen? That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it definitely keeps you a little confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like that though. Tarantino is one of my favorites. I love every one of his movies. He has not made a bad movie yet, in my mind. I really don't think he has. At least that's my opinion.
Did he make? It was like a heist movie with like 8 different people with different colors as their names.
I don't know which movie you're really talking about here. Let's see. I don't know.
Might have been Scorsese.
Might have been Scorsese.
But
All right.
It seems like a Tarantino kind of movie.
The Unusual Suspects? Or The Usual Suspects, I mean?
No, not The Usual Suspects.
Okay, no, okay.
Let's see, We'll go with Mr. Brown.
You're not thinking... Reservoir Dogs?
I think that's
Reservoir Dogs? Okay, yeah, that is Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. He was he wrote that, he directed. That's one of his 8 movies. Yeah. Reservoir Dogs, yeah, they go by the names. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. You've seen that one?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
I started looking into Tarantino because one of my friends was watching Tarantino movies like from the start, watching them all to watch the 9th one.
I still think you need to see Kill Bill Volume 2.
Volume 2?
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
Just my opinion there.
I mean, I'll probably watch it, but
you need to
one
finish
didn't
the
really
story.
have me.
Oh, man, it's such a great movie, man. Holy crap. The cast for this movie.
I recognize, Samuel L. Jackson, of course.
Okay, was he the only one?
Channing Tatum.
Of course, you're
trying to figure out.
Big Magic Mike fan.
Yep, never seen it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it, though.
I'll let you watch that one on your own.
Okay.
I'll let you watch that one on your own.
You don't want to review it?
No.
We could do number 10, because it's like X,
No. That's all you recognized. You didn't recognize like Michael Madsen or Tim Roth?
Nope.
Okay, all right. Jennifer Jason Leigh, the girl?
I think a little bit.
Okay, all right. Okay,
but
so
not really.
Okay, at least you knew Samuel L. Jackson. I wasn't even sure if you would know him.
I know a couple people.
I'm not lying. Like I really wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know if this kid will know Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow.
So long movie.
Yeah.
Our longest movie yet.
2 hours and 47 minutes.
Yep. And we watched it all. We watched the whole credits and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it. I like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was great.
Absolutely. I guess did it live up to what you thought it was going to be? Or was it, was this a letdown? Because you've been wanting to do this movie for a while. This was one of the first movies I think you mentioned to me, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I had really thought it was going to be about, or like what kind of impression I had.
Okay.
But it was like, thinking of a Tarantino movie, which definitely had that kind of directive aspect.
And definitely first time you saw it.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, I think it's only the third time I saw it. I saw it in theaters with my dad.
Okay.
And then I saw it like one other time when it first came like on Netflix. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, not on Netflix now and not anywhere.
I thought it was on Netflix. I think that's where I kept seeing it on Netflix. Yeah. I was like, I want to watch this movie.
No, we had to search for every streaming service I could think of until we finally found it on Vudu.
Yeah.
So shout out to Vudu. First time I ever used that.
YouTube had it. And it said you could buy it, but then
it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work. Yeah, and then Hulu only had the trailer. One of them only had the trailer. Yeah, I don't know why it's not out there. And after looking up how it did in the box office, it shocked me.
What, it did really bad?
Yes. So this movie costed somewhere between 44 and 62 million. Okay. They're not exactly sure the exact time or the exact amount of money.
Okay.
It made $156 million. You're like, that's a lot. Yeah. It was in theaters for 5 months.
Damn. Okay.
But opening weekend, it opened on like Christmas weekend.
Okay.
Opening weekend, it only made $4 million, and it was number 10 in the box office.
Dang. Okay.
There were 10 movies better than this on the first weekend.
I mean, although the Christmas weekend, that's when I feel a lot of movies come out, like that kind of time.
I mean, sure.
But there were 10 movies better.
Yeah. And honestly, after looking at these 10, I don't know if I've seen any of them. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Number 1, you had Star Wars number 7. I guess it re-released.
Okay, so that was... Okay, that's going to be the top one.
Of course, yeah, but never seen it. All right. Number 2, Daddy's Home. I have no idea what that is.
I think I may have seen that.
Okay, of course you have. It sounds like a movie you would see. That and Magic Mike. You probably want double feature.
I think it was a comedy.
Oh, it was?
Honestly, I'm not
sure. Is that the one with The Rock? No. John Cena?
Maybe. That's what I'm thinking.
All right. Number 3 was Joy. Whatever. What the hell is that?
I think it might... I don't know.
Okay, then you have Sisters.
Don't know what that is.
No idea. Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Jesus Christ.
The Big Short. Okay, I know. Concussion.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good movie.
Never seen it.
Will Smith movie, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, never seen it.
That was good.
The Point Break remake.
I like that.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't think it was better than this, but
it's not better than the original Point Break either.
I've never seen the original Point Break.
Well, god damn it, you need to fucking watch the original. It is 2017 times better than the remake. And I've never seen the remake. I'm just guessing. 2017 times better is what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's got Keanu Reeves.
Damn. We should have just said that.
All right, then we'll add that to our list.
Okay.
All right. Number 9 was The Hunger Games Part 2. Or no, Mockingjay Part 2. I don't know.
That's the final one.
Oh, that's the final one? Okay, good. Well, good. Damn. Katniss Everdeen finally dies, huh? I don't know what happens at the end. I have no idea.
Don't think so.
That's her name, though, right?
Yeah.
Look at me, let's go. Never seen those movies either.
If those movies came out, then I was actually working at a movie theater this year. Nice. During, I remember Star Wars, because I got my family in for free.
And you chose to watch all these other movies instead of Hateful Eight.
Yep.
Wow.
I saw Point Break. Man. Me and my brother went there for like $5 Tuesdays or something.
Oh my god. You worked there and you still had to pay $5?
Actually, I probably got it for free at that time. But we used to go for $5 Tuesdays.
No, that's a great
deal.
See
like 3 movies.
Oh, I would see every movie, yeah, for sure. But out of those 9 in front of it, I've seen 2.
I think I've seen like 6 of them.
That's awful. All right, so for the year, which I'm going to roll it as 2016 because 2015 it was only there for one weekend. Right. So 2016. Are you ready to see what number it finished?
I'm guessing 15.
73.
Wow.
72 movies are better than this.
Okay.
I'm going to read you like the top 5, and then I'll just scroll through a little bit. Actually, I'll read you the top 6 because I actually have seen number 6. Okay. Okay. Finding Dory.
I never saw it.
Is that like a Finding Nemo?
Yeah, it's
okay.
Finding
yeah, I
Nemo.
never seen either one of those. Okay, Rogue One, Star Wars. Yeah, I don't know it. Captain America: Civil War.
Okay,
I don't know. Secret Life of Pets.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I don't know. The Jungle Book remake.
I don't think I've.
Thank God you haven't seen that. Okay, number 6 though I have seen Deadpool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, that came out 26. Okay.
Yeah. And then you got like some other movies, like Suicide Squad was number 9.
Okay.
The Revenant was number 14.
I still haven't seen that.
It's a pretty good movie.
That's on my list.
The Ghostbusters remake with the girls was
Never
21.
saw it.
Don't ever see that. We will not be friends anymore if you see that. Actually, I despise that movie. I've never seen it. Never
I don't
will
think I've
see
seen
it.
the original Ghostbusters.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. If you haven't seen that, that's fine. Just don't watch the one with the girls. We will not be friends. I don't know why. I just really feel like I hate that movie.
Okay.
So, you have like The Accountant was number 35.
That was a good movie.
Great fucking movie. How is that 35? This was just a weird. This, I think, is when like movies really just people quit watching good movies. Because there's no way Hateful Eight should be 73 on this list. 10 Cloverfield Lane was 44. That's a good movie.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Now You See Me 2.
Yeah.
I mean, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2.
Never saw it.
Not too many people did. It was number 54.
Yeah.
So you got all these movies ahead of this. Like, that's insane to me. I don't understand.
But how is the Hateful Eight rated now?
It's got pretty good ratings on Rotten Tomato. Like, I think a lot of people do actually like the movie. It's just, I think when it came out,
it wasn't as big.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the start of the, hey, let's watch like these shitty remakes and let's watch superheroes that nobody cares about, like Captain America
sound like that
and like
time period.
Star Wars again for the 200th time.
Yeah, fucked that up.
Yeah. So I think this movie just came out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because I think The Hateful Eight is a good movie. I think this was a good movie for sure.
It was a really good movie. Yeah, I agree.
So,
Speaking about long movies,
yeah.
Do you think that it should have had an intermission? Do you think intermissions in long movies
wait a minute.
are something?
No. There's somewhat of an... I think every movie should have an intermission. Absolutely. First of all, any movie over 2 hours definitely should have like a 15 intermission.
Yeah.
We did have the little voiceover, though, there going into like chapter 3, I think.
Yeah.
That's kind of like an intermission. You could have took a break during that time.
Not at a theater, though. You can get up and walk around here at home, but if you're at a theater, you can't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. But I do like that they had that, though. I like that scene a lot. Like and Tarantino always has a scene in every movie like that. Like, I think it was, what was the one movie? Death Proof? Did you ever see that one?
No.
Where it was like scene missing. Like, it just came up with a screen that was like scene missing. Like, or reel. I think it said reel missing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tarantino's a genius at that. Like, he just throws in funny little stuff like that for no reason, and it's awesome. But all right, so now that we talked about, one other thing. Tarantino almost did not make this movie, by the way.
Really?
So the script got leaked, and he didn't like that it got leaked.
So he was just going to scrap it.
Yeah, he didn't like that people knew like the story. Mm-hmm. He didn't like that people had already read or had a chance to read, what the movie was going to be. Like, he wants his movies to be a surprise. He doesn't want anybody to know what's going to happen. Yeah. So he threatened not to make it, and then so it kind of got delayed a few years. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's a little interesting tidbit because Tarantino, he wants his secrets.
I feel like he is that kind of.
Yeah.
A little.
And there was a couple of things in this movie I think that were kind of surprising and shocking that if I had known about, I don't know if I would have liked it as much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get to our category. You want to get to our categories?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with first and foremost. Let's go with favorite scene.
Favorite scene.
Yeah. Let's start with that today. You want to start with that?
Yeah.
All right. Favorite scene. What's yours? You go first. I don't go first.
Favorite scene I had. I don't know when the scene started, but when they're up against the wall. From that till everyone just started getting shot.
So yeah, okay. I like it. I can dig it. So basically, he puts them on the wall whenever they. Basically, that was after the coffee poisoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
he lines them all up on the wall, and then starts going through the story.
Yeah, and then the hangman gets killed.
Yep. Well, he didn't die. Well, he got shot.
Yeah, he started puking, and then yeah, he's not quite dead. Yeah,
Samuel L. Jackson got shot from underneath.
Yeah.
Basically, everyone got shot.
Yeah. That's a very good scene. I like that. That's when the movie really starts to get going.
Yeah.
Like, the whole first hour and a half is probably just Tarantino telling you this awesome story. And it's a fucking awesome story. I love the story for Hateful Eight. like Hateful Eight would make a great book.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the point where the movie was okay. Now we're going to get into the action that Tarantino does, and like, you had the one random killing before that with the old man, the old general, gets killed by Samuel L. Jackson. But that was the point where the coffee poisoning was like, okay. And that was right after the intermission, because Daisy had a secret.
Right.
Yeah, that was the title of that chapter. And yeah, that was when it really started getting. That was when you're like, okay, this is a Tarantino movie. Like, what was that first hour and a half? I have no idea. Like, that was just because most Tarantino movies aren't like that. Like, like they're all like action. Like this movie, it's Tarantino's longest movie, but it's also, I think, the one that he does the most story with. Like, I think this had more of a story than any other movie he's ever done.
It had a very interesting like rhythm to it.
Yeah,
because like even when it got to the action, there were still like long breaks for like talking out, and then just like intense action, and it's like, okay.
Yep. But no, very good scene. Good choice.
Yeah.
Good choice.
What about you?
I had two.
Okay.
I had two. Okay. My first one is actually when Samuel L. Jackson does kill the old general.
Okay.
I just love Jackson's story about killing his son.
Mm-hmm.
He goes over and gets him coffee or gets him a stew. He gets him a pot of stew.
Yeah.
And then he sits down and they're talking. And you're like, oh, okay, cool. Like this is like a good, little moment between them. And then he just starts telling a story about his son, and it's very vulgar. It's very Tarantino-like. Mm-hmm. It's very, we're going to push this as far as we can. And it starts talking about, his son sucking the dick, and, it's like great detail. And
he's repeating it just to piss the general.
Yeah, and the general, great acting, by the way. Great acting on his part. Because you could tell he's very conflicted. Do I want to shoot this guy? Do I believe what he's saying? And obviously he's racist as hell.
Yeah.
So, which they're all racist. But then Samuel L. Jackson shoots him. And I just love that scene. I love that story. And then my other favorite scene is very close to that. And very close to your scene also. Which, it's funny that this is our whole favorite part. Because basically it starts with the old man getting shot. It goes into your part. And then my second favorite scene is when Channing Tatum appears and just shoots him from underneath the wood.
Yeah.
So it's literally our whole favorite part of this movie is within a 20-minute span. This is the first time that's happened. Usually our favorite scenes, I think, are like far apart.
Out.
Yeah. So we definitely both agree that that's like our favorite.
That's the best part. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So least favorite scene.
Least favorite scene.
Yeah. You struggled with this one, you said.
I struggled with this a lot, and I didn't actually come up with one.
That's fun.
I don't think I had a least favorite scene.
My only thing that I would change about the movie, I didn't have a least favorite scene per se, but the only thing I would change about the movie is I think they went to the door blowing in a couple too many times.
I was actually thinking about that.
Yeah.
I liked the scene overall, but they kept bringing up the door, and it was it was a long stretch of, okay, now we're going to hammer in the nails.
Yeah.
Again.
Which I don't mind it being so long if it was only like 2 or 3 times. Yeah. But they did it like 5 or 6. Like, the first time, okay, I get it. The second time, I get it.
Yeah.
After that, the only other time you needed it was when OD comes back from dumping the guns in the thing and he surprised us.
Yeah.
But then we get it like 2 other times, and it's like, okay, that's just too much. Like, we don't need, like... So that was the only thing that I would change. And it's not even really a scene per se. It's like just moments in the movie. So I'm glad we agree on that. Well, let's go to our favorite character then.
Favorite character? Okay.
Yeah, favorite character.
I actually put down 3 people.
3? Holy crap.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good though. That's good.
So I don't really have a... Okay, so the top one, I guess, would be Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
He was just phenomenal.
Yeah. It was because he had the Lincoln letter.
Yeah. Which was fantastic.
Yeah. Great storyline, man. I fucking literally the first time, and this is the third time I've seen this movie. So, literally the first time they mentioned the Lincoln letter, to myself, I'm thinking, did every black person get a Lincoln letter? Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, everyone's got this, and then it turned into like his.
I was thinking when they first brought it up that it was like Lincoln's proclamation.
Oh yeah.
Like it was not like a letter
for
to him.
I got you. Yeah.
It was like just a statement saying like you're
like something that he would have stole.
No, not something. Like something that he stole. Just something that like said that he's actually like black people actually released.
No, I got you. That would have been cool too.
Something like that.
Okay, so Samuel Jackson.
Like testing him.
Samuel L. Jackson, I can see being your favorite character. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson rules in every movie that he's in. So okay, I'm with that.
Okay. Then Bob. Senior Bob.
Senior Bob. Marco the Mexican. Marco the Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really liked him.
I liked him because, I mean, he has a short name. Everybody has a cool name in this movie.
And he's just
Bob.
Senior Bob.
Even Zoe Bell, who you have no idea who Zoe Bell is, she played Six Horse Judy.
Oh, okay.
The girl that like rode him in. Mm-hmm. Even she has a cool name, and she's in the movie literally for like 5 minutes. Yeah. And then fucking Bob.
But he's like he goes to play the piano, and he's like fucking it up.
Silent Night, right? Isn't that what he played?
Is that what he played? He played a couple things, right?
Yeah, he did. No, I think he just played one. Silent Night, I think. Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
He just messed it up a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was fun just to see his, like he's messing up, cursing a little bit, or saying some shit in Spanish.
Yeah.
And it was just fun to see him.
No, I like it. Yeah. He was pretty cool. All right, so who was your third one?
The third one was the sheriff.
The sheriff?
Yeah.
You like the sheriff, really?
I did like him.
Man, he's annoying as shit.
He was funny.
Man, he was
dumb as hell and just brought an interesting personality to the group.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like he swayed a lot between different groups.
He made it at least, he made it from where it was very serious at times to, he would lighten the mood.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He was a decent character, I guess.
Okay.
My favorite character is Daisy. I
Daisy?
like Daisy, yeah.
Okay.
She's just so foul-mouthed and racist, and I don't know, man. By the end of the movie, I'm fucking cheering for her. I'm like, I hope she lives. I hope she makes it. I hope she's the one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope she kills these guys and gets out of there.
Really?
Yeah, obviously it didn't happen, but I was rooting for her, man. I don't know. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. And it's also just Jennifer Jason Leigh as the actress. I really like her. So, yeah, she was my favorite character for sure. Yeah, and I think if I had to choose a second favorite, it would probably be Samuel L. Jackson. Although I really like the Hangman too. Kurt Russell is, I mean, you can't go wrong.
He was really. I did recognize him.
Okay, good.
He was in the TV show, right?
Escape from L.A. Escape from New York.
A TV show. Is that those are movies, right?
Yeah, no, those movies.
Okay.
I'm surprised you know that.
I was taking a guess. 50-50 shot. Kurt
no,
Russell,
I don't think
he was in.
I've never seen him in a show.
Or maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Not The Mentalist, something like that.
Dude, yeah, I don't know, man. I've never seen him. Never have I seen him in a show.
He was like some, not like detective, I think.
All right, let's look. I'm looking it up. Let's see. So it's a newer show.
No, I think it was probably like 2012, 2014.
Oh yeah, no, I got nothing, man.
He was looking at like people's eyes.
Nah.
And like the intro.
Oh, you're talking about that show? That's not him.
That's not him.
No, that's not him.
Okay, I don't know.
I do know what show you're talking about. I never watched it. I don't even know the name of it, but what is that show? Yeah. Anyways, he's not. Yeah, that's not him.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
No. He's an actor, man. He's been in like movies.
Okay.
He's not a. Yeah, he's not a.
Fool me. Wait, fool me? Lie to me.
Lie to me. That was it. Yeah. He's not been in it. That wasn't him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So least favorite character then.
Least favorite character.
Yeah.
Was either Joe Gage.
Michael Madsen. Yeah.
Daisy's brother.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
You didn't like Channing Tatum?
He didn't do shit.
Man.
All this build-up of putting Channing Tatum in the title. Or not in the title,
Well, he was the last character name. Yeah. Last actor name, pretty much.
But he didn't. He came up, he got shot, which was very expected.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that was about it. I mean, you saw like his he playing the thing, but I don't know.
Yeah. So those are two very good answers. Honestly, to me, Bob was probably.
Bob.
Yeah, I liked Bob. I liked it when he played the piano. I liked a couple of things that Bob did, but overall, I had a hard time understanding him, and it was just like, dude, come on,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do like the Joe Gage one. I like just because I think his character. I don't know, man. I felt like his character. There should have been more to his character.
Yeah, I felt like I was kind of disappointed because he didn't really do much.
Yeah, he didn't do
nothing. He said
Yeah.
that he was writing a story, and then that was about.
Yeah, he never said anything. His character was just underwhelming. The whole time you're like, oh, he's gonna do something because there's only 7 people in this movie.
Yeah.
So the whole time you're like, oh, or 8 people. There's 8 people in this movie. The Hateful Eight.
Makes sense.
So it's like you're expecting him to do something. You're expecting all these characters to do something, and then he doesn't do anything. Yeah. It's just like, okay. And Channing Tatum, I felt like I think it would have been cooler if he just shoots Samuel L. Jackson, and then maybe, they could have cut out the scene where he's negotiating coming up from under the floor. Just have him pop up and they shoot him. You know what I mean? It was either kill him quicker or let him live.
I feel like that kind of started the dialogue, but their negotiation to live.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was...
Man, but to me it was like.
But I mean, that was basically what he did. He just came up and died.
Yeah, but it wasn't quick enough. Like,
okay.
To me, his character, which was very surprising when you finally see him and he shoots Samuel L. Jackson, you're like, holy shit, we forgot Channing Tatum's in this movie. That was awesome. That was the coolest thing ever. Did he either need to die within 5 minutes or he needs to just live until the very end? Instead they have him like negotiating on if he wants to come out, and it was just like that whole was pointless. Like, maybe that's my least favorite scene actually, was him negotiating coming out from underneath the seat. Like, just have him pop up, like have him shoot Samuel L. Jackson, have the shootout happen, show the flashback of how they got there, and then have him pop up and he's dead. And honestly, in my mind,
I feel like that would be kind of crazy, which would be, I mean, pretty good. Like, he just pops up, boom, he's dead. That's it.
Yeah,
that's all you see of him.
In my mind, that's actually how it happened. Like, every time I see this movie, I'm like, oh yeah. Like, I honestly forgot he even had the dialogue. Mm-hmm. Like, in my mind, he shoots Samuel L. Jackson and then he was dead. Like, I forgot.
Okay.
And then, what also would have been really cool, and I always wanted to see like a movie do this. Put Channing Tatum or whoever. Just put whoever. Mm-hmm. Like, when you're showing the list of actors at the beginning, opening credits, show an actor never in the movie. Just at the end of the movie, we're like, where was Channing Tatum?
Yeah.
Like, maybe he shows up in the credits. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and then like, you're like, oh, there he is. Like, I just think that'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty great.
It'd be so random and so hilarious. So yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I think that. But yeah, so that's
that would be pretty fun.
I think it'd be hilarious. Like, if I ever make a movie, I'm doing that. If I ever make a movie, it's gonna have like it might just be Channing Tatum. I might just put Channing Tatum in there, and then just he's never in it, and people will be like, "What happened to Channing Tatum?" I'll be like, "Sorry,
I couldn't afford him."
Yeah, we cut his scenes. Yeah. I think that would okay. So, nudity.
Nudity. There was nudity in this movie.
Yeah, we had to see the guy's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his ass, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it really needed any more.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, you only have one girl basically the whole movie. Although you do get Minnie, for a minute, and then you do get Judy, 6-horse Judy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no girls really. Maybe they could have showed like, Daisy getting raped or something, but who in that movie was going to rape her? You know what I mean?
I honestly thought that her and Samuel L. Jackson, something was going to happen.
Yeah, like
because of how they were looking at each other.
Yeah,
she was looking at him.
Yeah,
in like the wagon. I guess she's just trying to get out.
Yeah, I think so. Can. But yeah, so no nudity with her, and of course we've seen Jennifer Jason Leigh nude before. So it's been 40. It's been 40 years. Yeah. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Haven't seen it.
One of the most iconic movies ever.
Sure.
That's fun. That's cool, dude.
Okay.
That's cool. Definitely watch that. Put that on your list.
Okay.
It's a good 80s movie about like teenagers. And you get to see Jennifer Jason Leigh naked, so there's that. All right, next category. Okay. The Rock.
The Rock.
Could he play anybody in this movie?
No.
Yeah, I think
no.
Honestly, I figured you would say yes. I honestly thought you would say yes. Really? But I don't think he. Yeah, you're right though. No, he can't play anybody in this movie.
I feel like, he just
maybe create a character for him, but even then,
I feel like they wouldn't fit very well.
And I'm starting to think maybe The Rock is. Maybe we need to replace him with somebody else because he's getting no the last couple of times. Like,
yeah,
which also just tells you how bad of an actor The Rock is. I mean, you know my theory. I'm not a big fan of Dwayne Johnson, the actor. The Rock, though, multiple-time WWF World Champion. Just saying, the leader of the Nation of Domination. He was great. So no Rock. All right. Next category. Should they do a remake, make a sequel, do a TV show? I'm going to rule out remake because the movie was just made.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
So like sequel, TV show?
I don't think... I'm going to say no to either.
Okay.
I feel like a TV show, I don't think it would work because you have this like confusion. And I don't think it would last episode to episode.
I agree.
It wouldn't work well.
Yeah. This is not a good week by week kind of.
Yeah.
I don't think you can drag it out much further. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got a 3-hour movie. Like, that's enough.
And a remake, I don't know what you would do.
Yeah, you can't.
I feel like it would just be a different Tarantino movie.
Yeah. What about a prequel?
A prequel.
Yeah. Can we see the gang before she gets caught?
I feel like it just wouldn't have the same energy.
Why not?
I mean,
They could be them like just going around killing people or robbing banks or whatever they do. We could have. You could have had a Channing Tatum movie. Quentin Tarantino.
I don't think it would work well, because like it just wouldn't be. It would be the same or the same like plot or like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Same world, but it just wouldn't have the same energy as this movie.
I mean, you're right. It definitely probably wouldn't be the same.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would be down with it though. I would watch it for sure.
I'd probably still watch it.
Yeah, I mean, if you just get Channing Tatum, get Jennifer Jason Leigh, get Christoph Waltz, who played he played the foreign guy.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get Michael Madsen, who played Joe, get Bob.
Yeah.
And then if they do have anybody else in the gang, which I'm sure you could come up with somebody cool.
Yeah. So that's actually a question I had. Do you think there were other people in the gang?
I think there were, but I don't think there were anymore. I think they were all dead. I think those were the only people that were left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think at some point they might have had more, but I think they're all dead by this point.
So that 15 was just made up.
Yeah, I think that was just made up bullshit. Yeah. I think that was made up bullshit. So, but I think if they made a prequel about the gang, you could have had 15 or more, and it would have been awesome. All right, so who gets the championship belt? Who's going to get the belt? Who won this movie? Who's the winner?
I think it's Samuel L. Jackson.
You think Samuel L. Jackson won this movie?
Yeah.
Really? I know he's first on the list. When you list the, on the title card, he's. Mm-hmm. But man, this is not his best movie. I really don't think. I mean, it's not his best movie as a movie, and it's not his best movie as an actor either. Like, I think he's acted and he's done better acting jobs.
Okay.
So I don't think he won the movie, man. I really don't. I think Jennifer Jason Leigh, Daisy, I think she won the movie. I think she gets the belt. She gets the belt. I think she, I think she kind of stole the show. In my eyes, she stole the show. You probably don't even know who she is. See that. But now you might look her up.
Yeah, now watch.
I mean, she's been in a bunch of movies. Single White Female, Backdraft.
Haven't heard either.
Of course not. Let's see. She was in Miami Blues.
Sounds familiar.
She was in, like I said, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Mm-hmm. She's been in a lot of things, man. Like, look her up. She's been around since like the early '80s. Yeah, great actress. So I think she won. I'm giving her the belt.
Okay.
I'm giving her she gets the women's belt.
The woman.
Yeah. She gets the belt for this movie for sure. I think she, I don't know. To me, she stole the show. Okay. And she's not even pretty in this movie. Like her face, black eye, bloody nose. Her teeth are out. Up. So much blood on her face by the end. It's crazy. Yeah. She gets a toe shot off at one point. Yeah, she cuts off Kurt Russell's arm though. That was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
Wait, that's Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, he played the Hangman.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought that was.
Oh, you're thinking the other.
The foreign guy.
Yeah, that's Christoph Waltz. That's Christoph Waltz.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's from. He was in. He was in that other Quentin Tarantino movie. Which one was it? Damn, what was that movie called? I forget now. The one with Brad Pitt. What was the one with Brad Pitt? Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank.
You're drawing a blank?
Yep.
Oh no, that was Tim Roth. I'm sorry, that was Tim Roth. That's his name. Yeah. He was in Lie to Me. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, he was?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So I got him right.
Yeah.
Wrong guy, but different. Wrong.
Hey, I thought
name.
that was Christoph Waltz.
Okay.
I don't know why I kept calling him that. Yeah, Tim Roth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. So Jennifer Jason Leigh gets my belt. All right. So are you ready for our ranking? No, let's don't do our ranking yet. Let's talk more about this movie because I think there's more to be talked about.
Well, I had a question.
Okay. All right.
I don't know about a different category, but what was your favorite character dynamic?
Dynamic? You mean like between the characters?
Between two characters. Like
between two characters?
Your favorite character relationship or character dynamic?
Man, I don't know, man. I liked Kurt Russell and Daisy. They were good. Yeah. Okay. They had like they were handcuffed together for the longest time. So, and he was trying to kill her. They were good. There was a lot of good interaction between the characters. I think the characters definitely. Everybody fit well in this movie. Mm-hmm. There's not one single person in this movie that I would say should be redone. I
mean, I'd like to see more from Joe Gage.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So who? What was your? You asked the question. What was yours?
I think Samuel L. Jackson and the sheriff.
Oh yeah, they
really
were cool.
liked them.
Yeah, they were really cool. Yeah, I like them a lot. If they go on to live, that would be a good sequel too. By the way. But
hell yeah.
They definitely die though. They definitely die.
Yeah.
They definitely die. No, I like that. I like that for sure. That's a good question. That's good. Any other? Did you come up with any more?
Okay. I just wanted to talk about Obi's bad luck. Like, he was just shit on the entire movie.
Yeah, he had to go out to the outhouse and throw the guns away.
Yeah. And when he came back in, we both completely forgot.
Dude, that's like
who is that?
Yeah, that was very like how did and it was literally like not even 5 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long, but
that was a great job on Tarantino's part to get us to forget about him so quick.
Yeah,
like he instantly moved on to a storyline, instantly moved on to something else, and it was like holy crap! Like I totally forgot about that guy.
Yeah, I thought it was someone new.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
like honestly, I was like, oh man, I don't remember a new character coming in. Like, and I've seen this movie before, so it's like holy shit, like what the hell? Like, no, that was great. That was awesome. Like, he's a great character. I mean, he did a great job.
He caught everything. I mean, he was poisoned.
Yeah.
Of course, he comes right back in and then drinks the coffee. And
man, he died. He was struggling with that poison.
Yeah,
in a Tarantino staple there with the way too much blood and way too many heads shot off too from just regular guns.
And the heads just exploded.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that. Yeah, I like Obi though. I like all the characters. Yeah. I mean, really, honestly, I said Bob was probably my least favorite, but you
still liked all the characters.
Yeah. I mean, they all had their good points. Just awesome.
I think that is well. The only other thing is, what is a haberdashery?
Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's like an inn, maybe.
I looked it up, and it looks like a suit and tie store, or like a British definition is like a sewing store.
Yeah, so I think it's like a joke in the movie because even is it same the sheriff I think says when they walk in he goes, oh, haberdashery, oh, it's a joke, or something like that. So I think it's like I don't think whatever we see in the movie is not actually what a haberdashery is. I think Yeah, I
forgot about that.
I think that was
just...
enters,
he does comment about a haberdashery.
Yeah, I think that was just... Because I think it's really supposed to be like an inn or something.
Yeah.
But I think that's just the lady's way of getting people to stop. Because why else would people stop there? It's in the middle of nowhere, I get that. But, why not just continue on or why not just go a different way? Mm-hmm. So, it does seem like it was a pretty popular place, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, she did have a big ass.
Yeah. That was great. Ask me how big my ass is. I already know it.
It's already, it's big. Yeah. No, ask me.
We.
I speak French now. No, great. That was a great scene too.
Yeah.
So many good parts of this movie. It brings me back to how did this movie finish 73rd for the year?
Yeah.
I mean, it was in theaters all the way until April. So for a third of the year, it's in the theater, and it finishes 73rd. That's insane.
I feel like around New Year's time, that's when probably a lot of people are seeing movies. And it just missed.
Man, I think most movies are actually seen in the summertime.
Summer.
Yeah, because it's too fucking hot outside. People are ready to go inside.
I get it.
Yeah. And plus, in the wintertime, it's like, fuck, we don't want to go nowhere. It's snowing. Yeah. Well, it doesn't snow here, but other places.
It's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Depends.
So, let's talk your ranking system. Where do you put this? Just give me your updated rankings. Let's see your updated.
Okay.
Did you write down your updated list, or did you? Okay, let's see what you got.
Well, I didn't change the order.
Okay. It didn't change the order. So okay, all
right. So at the bottom, per usual, Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
And then Dirty Dancing.
Okay. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
So this is our 8th movie, and Dirty Dancing is 7th. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just One of the Guys is next. Yeah, I know you hate it.
Hey, you're killing me, Smalls.
And then Armageddon, Red Dawn, and then I put Hateful Eight.
So you got Hateful Eight as your best, as your favorite?
No.
Okay.
And then after that, 7, and then Gladiator.
Okay, I was gonna say okay.
I think it was better than Red Dawn, but I don't think it was as good as 7.
Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that for sure.
How's your list looking?
My list. I'll start from the bottom, I guess. All right, so I got Taxi Driver at the bottom. Yep. Yeah, fucking movie sucked. I don't know if this is the same order I have because I change every time. It's just how I'm feeling that day, honestly. I'm gonna put 7 as number 7. Yeah, 7 as number 7. Yeah.
Did you just do it because it's number 7?
No,
Okay.
I just how I wrote it down. Just how I'm feeling today, honestly.
Okay.
6, I put Red Dawn.
Okay.
5, I put this movie, Hateful Eight.
Okay.
I'm putting it as 5. So it's on the lower tier for me. Yeah, it's on the lower tier for me. Yeah, I like it. I just think it might be a little too long. It's kind of like a movie where you kind of got to be in the mood for it. It does go by quick.
Yeah.
It does not feel like 3 hours. I will say that. It does not feel like 3 hours. But I don't know, man. As entertaining as it is, it just doesn't strike, like I'm not going to be like, having sit down and watch The Hateful Eight. Like, I remember now why I've only seen this movie 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember, yeah, it's a great movie, but there's a reason why I haven't seen it in like 5 years.
I feel like it's not something you want to keep watching.
Yeah, exactly. So I have that at 5. At 4, I have Gladiator.
Okay.
Kind of the same thing. Kind of Gladiator, kind of the same thing. It's a little too long also. You got to be in the mood for it. 3, I put Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
2, I put Just One of the Guys. And number 1, Armageddon.
Okay.
Yeah. Armageddon. I mean, you can watch Armageddon. I've probably watched it since last time we watched it, honestly. When did we do that? That was like 2 weeks ago? I've probably seen it again by then. I'm not going to lie. I might have watched a little bit of it.
Okay.
Fucking love that movie, man. Ben Affleck rules. Bruce Willis rules.
Damn, Just One of the Guys is that high? I know you like that movie.
Man.
Is it just because, I feel like you could watch that. You could just sit down and
So
watch
there's
that.
certain movies, I think, that touch you at a certain time, all right? There's a movie when you see at a certain point in your life that just sticks with you. Mm-hmm. And it could be at any point in your life. It could be when you're 8. It could be when you're 15. It could be when you're 30.
Yeah.
Whenever. There's going to be a movie that you watch, and you're going to be like, holy shit, like this just, I'm with it. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's Just One of the Guys.
Okay.
It's just, I saw it at a perfect time in my life, and Terry Griffith, she has boobs, and I'm stuck on her. And Buddy is like the coolest brother ever.
Yep.
I mean, if he's not back in 15 minutes, forward is mail. I mean, I just don't know how you just don't like that movie. Like it
was a good
and
movie.
Plus, also any 80s teenage type movie like that, I'm in.
Okay.
We could literally just do all 80s like movies like that. And I could watch like
movies like that. Okay.
Yeah, from the 80s.
80s like teen movies, like the Outsiders.
80s teen movies. Yeah.
The Outsiders?
Yeah,
80s?
we'll count that. Yeah, we'll count that. Yeah. We could just watch all. I could watch 200 of those movies. Any of them. They're all great.
I don't think I could.
From 1980 to 1989, any movie about teenagers, I'm giving at least like an 8 on a scale to 1 to 10. There was not a bad one. Name them.
I can't name them.
Man. Adventures in Babysitting. Great.
Okay.
Can't Buy Me Love. Amazing. Loverboy. Freaking also amazing. The Outsiders, like you said, amazing. The Lost Boys. Amazing. See?
Wait, is the Lost Boys the young... They're like, not teenagers.
They turn into like vampires. They turn into like vampires.
Oh, nope. No, I'm thinking something else.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, all those movies though, I'm in. They're all amazing. Anytime you want to do a movie from the 80s, I'm in.
Okay.
But like we said, we're going to stick with the numbers. So next we'll do
like 15.
Yeah, next we'll do 9. Yeah. So that's our rankings, man.
Yeah.
Overall though, you like the movie?
Yeah, I really did like the movie.
Okay, I liked it too. I thought it was pretty good. Definitely had entertaining moments. Definitely kept you entertained. Classic Tarantino. You can't go wrong with a Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
If you watch a Tarantino movie, which obviously you add all his movies.
I'm still not set on Pulp Fiction. I've seen it, I think, once or twice, and it's still, I don't know. Maybe I hadn't seen Tarantino before, so I didn't really get the style. It just didn't. It was just too weird.
It might be his best movie.
His best?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. I mean, there's like a cult following behind it.
It could be his best movie. Like, let's just look at his movies. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right. So, this is all like his movies. Okay. Now, I'm not even gonna read all of them. Just some of them. Reservoir Dogs. Mm-hmm. Okay. True Romance. Pulp Fiction. Natural Born Killers. From Dusk Till Dawn. Jackie Brown. Kill Bill 1 and 2. Sin City. Death Proof. Planet Terror. Inglourious Bastards. Django. The Hateful Eight. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Okay.
All those movies are pretty freaking awesome. I mean, honestly. Like, we should watch... At some point, we're going to have to watch all those movies.
Yeah.
I mean, Django is amazing.
That was so good. I loved it because I didn't understand that it was not a serious movie.
Oh,
so
yeah.
in the beginning, I thought it was serious.
Yeah.
Up until Jonah Hill is talking to the rest of the KKK about his wife cut the holes in the masks. It's like, come on, guys.
But that's like all his movies, though.
Yeah.
Same thing with Inglourious Bastards. Like, it's like kind of comedy at some point. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then.
But it's just like that moment, and I wish I could rewatch it again and get that same feeling of, oh.
And that's the problem with Tarantino movies, though, right there. As much as I love Tarantino, and as much as I think Tarantino is great and amazing, one problem that he has is every movie, it's like that shock. It's like the shock and awe that you get the first time you see it, and it never comes back. So, like, this being the third time I've seen this movie that we just watched, The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
So many of the parts that shock and awed you, I was not shocked by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I knew Channing Tatum was under there. Like, I knew, like, somebody was going to poison the coffee. Like, you know, and it's like, as good as the movie is, he relies a lot on that. Like,
yeah. I could see rewatching it, it just kind of falls flat because you know.
Yeah, and it's not like a thriller. Like, you're not watching it like, hey, can I guess who the killer is this time by the clues?
Yeah.
Because in this one, they don't really tell you any clue. Like, you just kind of know. Like, you kind of know right away, like, those people are probably helping Daisy. You know, like, did you feel that way?
I didn't think all of them.
Yeah, but you knew, like, yeah, so, like, you kind of have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was thinking Bob, because when she was singing the song on the guitar, she said, go down to Mexico. And I was like, oh, it's Bob.
Yeah, and then you kind of felt like Joe Gage also.
Honestly, I didn't.
No? Okay, well.
I just thought the sheriff was just really hating how ugly he was.
Well, I mean, that works too. But all his movies kind of have that, like, to me, the only really ones that I can kind of rewatch over and over, like Django, I don't think is a movie that you can, like, I can't really watch that over and over. Like, Inglourious Bastards, I can probably rewatch.
That's what I would say that.
But it's really long. So you got to have a lot of time to sit down. Kill Bill Volume 1, I think you can sit down and rewatch over and over because it's, I think, pretty awesome. From Dusk Till Dawn is probably the one, though, that's probably most rewatchable. Have you seen that one?
No.
Okay, got to see it.
I watched Natural Born Killers.
That's a good one.
I was surprised. I don't know how I feel about it. It was very weird. I think in the beginning, maybe like 30 minutes into it, I kind of wanted to turn it off. I was like, I'm just not feeling it.
I mean, I could see that.
But then it kind of picked up.
It's definitely a movie that does pick up for sure. Yeah. But so overall, Hateful Eight was pretty good. You give it a passing score. You'd recommend it to all your D&D friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely recommend that.
Can't go a show without making fun of you in Dungeons and Dragons. So there's that. Are you going to see that movie? Are you going to see that movie?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm watching a D&D TV show on Prime called Vox Machina.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
It's okay.
That's about D&D, really?
Yeah. Or it's a D&D like storyline made into a TV show.
Okay.
I don't know what the movie.
That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna watch it, but
yeah,
I know it is.
I wouldn't really recommend it.
Okay, perfect, because I wasn't gonna watch.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so cool. I think that was it for the Hateful Eight, man. I think that's the show.
I think that's it.
I think it was fun. Fun times. Thanks for listening.
Thanks,
I guess
guys.
we'll check y'all later.